swoop right on in here, boys. Let's see what's going on. What? Why did I say like a Kentucky lawyer? Swim on in here, boys. Come on, let's get us somebody. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Hope you're having a lovely one out there today. We are returning to the Aristocrats. We are pulling up their song. We are going to listen to... Oh, man. What was I doing? Let me start over. Flatlands is the name of the track we're covering here today. We're going to listen to it, however, off of their live album, Boing Will Do It Live, the Aristocrats at Alvis Showroom, released 2012. But originally, this is off of their self-titled debut album, released in 2011. We're listening to this because it is a suggestion and sponsored by Randy. Randy, thank you so much for the suggestion and for the support as well. Really appreciate it. So we've listened to the Aristocrats previously with the track Bad Asteroid, and now we're returning. So let's go ahead and pull up the track. We'll talk about it after. Right here, let's go ahead and dive out into these flatlands. All right, boys, here we go. I love the fretless. Don't even start. Lovely guitar. You could feel that. These little blooms in music. I like how that adds a heaviness without taking away from the mood. It almost moves like a Pat Metheny song. Love this. Hi-hat skitters. So crispy. So we go lighter instead of heavier this time. going. He's going. Pull it back. See, like, but even throughout all of that, the atmosphere isn't ever lost. It moves very, very organically. To bring it back. You have to bring it back to this. It's a very catchy melody. That little measure right in between before it comes back in is so satisfying. Back to it. That bend is so good. I like how the bass is kind of rounding out this last resonance there. Very calm track. Even in its heavier moments, it's very like satisfying but calming still. That was fantastic. There's still 40 seconds left. Oh, there they go. Okay. I was expecting the clapping to start sooner, but they're waiting to the last remnants.
On guitar.
Last remnants were going off. Let's let it go just in case. You never know.
Okay, Marco, let's destroy that vibe now.
Scuffy's turn. Yeah.
My bad.
On a brighter note, we can still destroy the vibe.
Well, yeah, it's true.
That's really what it's all about, isn't it? Ruining things. This is a song called I Want a Parrot. It's my song. I can call it that if I want. And it goes like this.
All right. Flatlands. Okay, so with context, in the live album, it's like the fourth song in. On the actual studio album, this is the final track on the album. So that definitely lends itself more to why this is so much of more of an atmospheric, kind of gentle track with a big swell in there. Of course, you know, basically centerpiece by that solo, which is just blistering. But at the same time, while it is blistering, while it is intense, it's actually magnifying. It's still very, very like calm in a way. It's very satisfying. Maybe calm isn't the word. It's very satisfying. The track perfectly builds up into what it does, from the gentlest of the melodies into the most intense of the riffs. I really like how organic it is and how it plays. Because, you know, like with Bad Asteroid, you know, like I like when a band has a mood, and sometimes it's okay if you veer off of that mood, and like he says at the very end, we're gonna destroy that mood. But I like a song that, for the most part, kind of stays at least in a certain story or a certain place. Or if you're going to change, foreshadow that change or hint towards it. Because sometimes when it comes out of nowhere, sometimes it is very satisfying. But sometimes, just for me, speaking for myself, I don't love it all the time. So I really like in a track like this where it's called Flatlands, it's not flat, but it is even. And even when it rises up, it still rises up gently with that really gorgeous swell, which, like I said, Guthrie Govan on the guitar, absolutely fantastic. And what a blitzer of a solo to put out there to, end this album. Especially with the name of the previous track, man. What is that? Sorry. I did see that in your email as well. I saw that from Randy that Brian says that this is about watching like a thunderstorm coming, and you could definitely feel that. When you feel a thunderstorm coming, you see, let's just say it's a nice clear sky, but there in the distance you see the clouds start to form, that thunderhead start to spearhead its way towards you over the plains. The air changes, that humidity comes, it's kind of cooling, it's kind of nice, but at the same time, you know what's coming. That's when all the animals start scattering and running around, right? And what's coming, and then all of a sudden the first drops start, and before you know it, it's an absolute deluge from the sky. And you get that. You get the gentle, foreboding clouds coming from the beginning, then the little peaks of the little drops of rain, and before you know it, you're in the deluge of Govan's guitar solo. I love the fretless bass from Beller there at the very beginning. Just so nice. And I was thinking about it while I was listening to this. I was thinking, why or how does the track so successfully keep its mood even when it gets into those more intense parts? And I really think it's primarily because of Brian Beller on the bass and just the warmth that he brings into it, but also because of the specific tones, I would say, from Beller and Guthrie as well. And then Marco Miniman on the drums, obviously very technical, very, he can play very heavy. But I love how a lot of this is very pulled back, very restrained in what he does. The hi-hats sound crisp. I love the little, I wouldn't even call it 16 notes. I just say skittering on the hi-hats that he does every once in a while. The blooms of guitar chords that Govan plays, that's very, very catchy, is really nice. That little hold, that bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Like that part is extremely catchy, and I love every time that it comes around. It's just a very, very well executed track. And like I said, even when it gets into the heavier parts where Miniman's doing the double bass, it still works. It feels like that thunderhead coming overhead. So there you go. Randy, thank you so much for the recommendation. Thank you for the suggestion and the support. I appreciate that greatly. Let me know what you guys thought of the track in the comments down below. You can follow me in a few places. You can press the like button before you leave, or you can just head out, but just do one of those things before you do. Thanks for being here. Have a great one, and I'll see you all later. Bye.